we're recording. Hi, Noah. So this is Red Queen. I'm gonna see if I can get a better lighting situation. Hang on one second. Open the windows. Turn off the overhead. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. So, let's see here. We're in open E minor tuning. So, from the low string, which when I say low, I'm referring to the pitch. I know technically the high pitch E string is like physically lower to the ground, but I always think of pitch when I refer to strings. So the low pitched E string, same as standard tuning, no problem. The next string that would normally be an A, I have that tuned up to a B. So we got E, B. And then the next string, normally a D, tuned up to an E. Let me see if I got that in tune here. Okay, that's pretty good. So we got, and then the G, same as standard, B, same as standard, and then the high pitched E string, same as standard. So we have, it's as if you were fretting an E minor chord without the fretting needed, because we've got it. So the way it starts is, so I'm just picking the low E, B, and then an A minor sort of A minor 7 shape. Let's see if I can show you this better. So it goes like oh, let me see if I can get this in view. Okay. Sorry, I don't do this very often. I'm trying to figure out the best angle. And then it goes to, so the open to this A minor 7 form, and then open again, and then a D, D-ish chord, but without the root note there. So it's kind of open like this. Just 2 strings, 2nd fret, G and E strings. So we've got, and then this slides up to the 5th fret, which is, I think of it as kind of like an A minor variation. So, and then it resolves on kind of as if you were fretting a full G chord, but I'm just playing, again, just 2 strings with the open B in the middle. So it's the 3rd fret on the high E string and the 4th fret on the G string. So let me just do that kind of all in sequence. So okay, so that's kind of the verse part, and in the middle of the phrases, on the low pitched B string, I'll pull off on that 1st fret to give a C, and that is a sound I'm really trying to go for. So bum, bum, bum. So I'll show it again. And I think I'll stop for there. Let me know what you think. If you'd like, I can send you another video that gets into the chorus and the bridge sections. So yeah, let me know if this is helpful, and if you have any questions or whatever, let me know. It's a cool, a kind of a cool concept, I guess, for a song because it has that sort of, and this is my opinion, of course, but it has that sort of like running, like you're running, but you're not ever escaping feeling. And if you look up the Red Queen theory of evolution, that's kind of where the name comes from. I know I mentioned at Maple Tree that it was from, I think it was a sequel to Alice in Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass. The Red Queen says, "It takes all of the running you can muster just to stay in place." And there's a evolutionary concept where competing species, let's say a fox that hunts rabbits and a rabbit species that live, let's say, somewhere in the tundra. And the rabbits that evolve better camouflage are more likely to survive. But then the foxes that evolve better eyesight and smell and hearing will still be able to find them, and so on and so forth. So these competing species are constantly evolving adaptations that help them survive, but so are the competitors at the same time. So everyone is working towards this goal of survival, yet still kind of staying in place, if that makes sense. There's weird edge cases, like on certain islands where there's a species that will become totally dominant. There's no native predators, but most of the time, species go through these sort of competing evolutionary advantages that one gets an edge and the other gets a better edge and outcompetes it and figures out a way to account for the new advantage the other species had. So it's a sort of never-ending process. But just for the heck of it, I'll play through the song, not in its entirety, but I'll just do the verse, chorus, bridge, so you can kind of see the whole thing. So, okay. Oh, there is a little bit of an intro, so let me do that first. It's basically the verse slowed down, so. So those sections repeat more than that normally in the full song, but I just kind of did each like part one by one in a row. So anyway, nice to see you yesterday, and I hope your day is going well, and hope to see you around, man. Take care.